haven't. Maybe we have. Maybe the commercial's running and we just don't know that we're live.
No, I would know because I'm, checking my following channel.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
It sounds like we're talking sexy to each other.
Wait, it is. I hear an echo. I hear an echo.
Rob, is this awkward for you?
Welcome to Rebel Live. I am IRGRL, your hostess with the mostest, and joining me today is... Take it away, John.
Hype here. What's up, guys?
And our good friend, Thom Clancy. How's everyone doing tonight?
Oh,
I'm working double
that
creeper.
sexy voice. With that sexy voice.
Sexy voice. And joining us as a surprise again tonight, this week, is the wonderful...
Who apparently is not paying attention right now.
I know, because he's playing Destiny.
No, I'm done.
He's back!
I logged off.
Well, then introduce yourself.
Yes. Hi, Rob.
Oh my God, this is the worst.
Hi,
intro.
my name is Rob, and oh my God, I'm all about being
Best intro ever. Ah.
I like being a baby.
Hey, Zenik.
Hey, Zenik, who is idling here all day. Makes us feel good. By the way, if you look at the screen there, it shows our I added Rob, although he is a smaller picture though, because
I'm small.
he's small. He's small in size. So
Fun size.
fun size.
So
I don't even want to
handing
know.
you out at Halloween?
I'd continue on that, but I don't know. It just get kind of weird for me. So.
Yeah, I don't think we should go there. Thank you, John. It's not for, if he's fun size, I'm happy for him. That's all I'm
blame
gonna say. You blame me. No, you don't blame me because I'm taller than you.
No, you're not. You're shrinking.
I am not shrinking.
You're shrinking.
No, I am not shrinking. You just have to say something because you're short. Shorter than everybody in the family. Your 13-year-old sister is just about the same height as you right now.
There's.
So, well, you know what? You want to go? Just come on, man. Bring it.
I can really feel the love tonight.
Oh, you have no idea. Me and Rob's business meetings in the morning over Facebook. How we argue.
Oh my God.
I can feel the love.
If anybody ever read those, they'd be like,
why
are you guys
No.
like? Do we need to call the cops?
Somebody be like, you talk to your mom like that? Yeah, but it's...
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
No, well, when it's business, it's business.
Exactly. When it comes to this, it's what mom?
Well, he still calls me mom.
That's just your nickname now.
That's my nickname. Wow. All right. So we have lots in store for you today. I think Tom's protesting it though because of John.
Yep.
So
Hey.
So Tom has no idea what's going on in the show today because of John. So everybody can blame John.
I blame the order of how Google Docs sorts out that shit.
You can change that yourself.
Honestly, this is really the first time that I've ever bothered using Google Docs. So
Really?
I've never had a reason to use it until you sent me hey, this is a folder where we're gonna have all the stuff for the shows. That was the very first time I've ever used Google Docs.
What era are you living in, John?
One where I have Evernote.
I was about to say from an era before Hawaii was a state.
But yeah, I have Evernote, and that's all since I've never had to share documents with anybody personally, I have Evernote, and that syncs between everything that I own.
You know what? I gotta say, this just occurred to me, but John, I am now giving you a new nickname. It is no longer Hype, but you are Big Fitty. Simply because Hawaii is the 50th state.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I can do something here.
I'm watching the stream. I'm expecting to see just additional text appear under my
I
sub.
don't understand what you're talking about. What are you talking about, John?
What's up, Miz?
I'm waiting for it to happen.
Hey, how's it going, Mizzou fan and D'Artagnan?
What's up, Dart?
Thank you for tuning in to WORK. I'm Tom the Bomb here on the evening shift with Big Fitty, IRGRL, and Vitality.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Big 50.
First story up tonight is, League of Legends Pro League contracts and
Wait, you had
how
to see
they
the
may or
change.
may
I
not
made the
be.
change. There. Forever now, John.
Oh man.
All right, but yes, and it's coming. There it is. Go for it.
There we go.
This is the only one that Tom will do tonight.
Yep.
Because it's his.
So this is, and I get credit for him seeing this because I posted this up on my Facebook.
Which,
And Tom originally posted this one in his folder that he made for our show.
And that I saw after that he gave me credit because I shared it on Facebook. So in a way, I deserve some kind of thanks for Tom finding this story.
Thank you, John.
I just wanna stake my claim right there.
Yeah, no, I said thank you, and that's all you're getting.
No high five?
No high five. Not until I actually go back to Hawaii. At which
Sad.
point I will have to pass through Honolulu.
Yes, definitely.
Because you can't get a direct flight to one of the islands I would actually want to go to.
Oh,
Well,
but it's so boring on the other islands.
Yeah, that's why you go, man. You don't go to Hawaii because you want to shop. You go to Hawaii because you want to sit on a beach for 5 days and forget about the rest of the mainland.
Well, that's when you go to the other side of the island. You go to like.
Yeah, I've been to the other side of the island. It's still far too touristy, man. It's all about hitting up like Maui and shit.
I tried it. I can't. I was there for a day for work, and I was like, I can't stand it here. It's too damn slow.
Ooh, you know what else you can do? At Maui, you can go to their aquarium and you can swim with sharks.
Oh, fuck that shit.
holy shit.
What, dude? You afraid of sharks?
He doesn't like Hawaii. He complains about the heat. He complains about the beaches. He's surrounded by them.
It's freaking hot. How hot
Hey,
is it?
Shadow Man, what's
Sir,
up?
John,
Find out. Yes.
I live in Florida. Cry me a river.
You know, where do Hawaiians go for vacation?
Well, wait. What?
Alaska.
What city?
Alaska.
No. We go to Vegas. We go to Vegas. Vegas is like the 9th island for us. Or is there 8 islands? I'm a horrible Hawaiian.
You
But
are
that's-
the worst.
that's
Rob
where-
fired you. In fact, I remember a while ago he fired you as a Hawaiian. He said you are fired.
That's where we all go to. In fact, I think January I'm going to Vegas again for like a week.
Ms. in Channel says, I live in Missouri. Cry me a river. There you go.
Hey, Mizzou, I lived not terribly far from Missouri just a few weeks ago up in Chicago. I've been through your great state. It is very boring to drive on. No offense. But it's
Wow,
it goes
just-
on forever, man.
It just goes for the throat there. Just
But you
no
know what
mercy.
Missouri has that Hawaii doesn't? The fact that its interstate actually connects to another state. Or another part of its own state.
Right. When John was doing a review of the train simulator, it was funny because he had to mention that he had never actually been on a train because they don't have them in Hawaii.
We have no. I mean, there's no place for it to go.
Except in a circle.
It's an island. I mean,
hey,
you can go from like point A to point B, which is probably like a couple miles just for the hell of it. I mean,
Oh, hey,
I have a car.
John,
Yeah.
how many islands did you say that Hawaii
Oh
had?
no.
8? You're pretty close. You're only about 129 off.
Well, the current that's viewed as Hawaii right now. You know, I'm gonna pull it up on Google
Oh, no,
Maps.
let's-
Yeah, here it is. The state of Hawaii counts 137 islands in the Hawaiian chain. Just there are 8
Oh, that's
major
the
ones.
chain.
Yeah, that's your state, man. You can't not claim parts of it.
Fuck
That'd
that
be like
shit.
me being from Maryland, being all like, you know what? I don't like the Eastern Shore. I'm just going to claim it's part of Delaware.
Yeah, no. There's 8 in like the main island chain, and then if you count everything else, that's like with the tectonic plates and shifting and all of that shit and whatever. Yeah, no.
So I'm still reading 130
all
steps.
I know is I'm slowly moving towards Japan, like an inch a year or some bullshit like that. Whatever.
Wow. Well, John, you are. I think we should just. His nickname should be the worst Hawaiian. You're fired.
That's just too much to say, though.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's-
It's really not. You,
I'm-
I don't think they're. You know what? I would love to be able to go interview other Hawaiians.
Oh no! I got it.
Oh, trust me,
I got it.
Okay,
Shitty fitty.
Okay, you want to know what other Hawaiians do? We have Hawaiians that are trying to overthrow the U.S. government because they claim that the takeover was not constitutional or some bullshit
It
like that.
probably
They don't.
wasn't.
You really
Yeah,
think
more than
anything the
likely.
United States of America does is constitutional?
And they're trying to reestablish the Hawaiian nation,
Oh,
which I don't know. Personally,
John?
I just find it to be pretty damn funny.
If the Scots can't get away from the UK, we sure ain't letting you go. And they actually had a good case. No, actually they didn't, but
But yeah, so I think in like just completely off topic from gaming stuff, I think there was like this lady who scammed people out of mortgages who says that she doesn't like recognize the jurisdiction of the courts because she's being tried and I don't know, some bullshit like that. Just because like the US overthrew the Hawaiian government and yada yada yada. We've had people that have taken we still have the palace where the queen used to stay or whatever bullshit like that. They overthrew the palace, like they took over the palace, they locked the gates, and I actually went there, stood outside, and just laughed at them just for the hell of it. That's the kind of Hawaiian that I am. So, yeah, I'd say sorry, but
John,
you know.
what? You really shouldn't tell Hawaiian history.
Oh no, not at all. And to think that I used to go to like the main Hawaiian school here, but you know, it's okay.
Did you read in channel, John? Tom, I love you.
I'm reading what Tom's saying.
I mean,
So,
I'm a likable guy. What can I say?
how about that? Those pro league contracts for LOL, and how far are they, Tom, or not?
Okay, I'm back.
Honestly, looking at it, like I don't speak very good legalese. I don't speak very good translated legalese. That's why I pay lawyers to do what lawyers do. But honestly, looking at it, it's just, they're breaking new ground. They honestly have no idea.
Did you read it?
I tried, and then
So
I
did
got
I.
really, really bored.
I know. Well, then why did you post the
Again,
news?
lawyers. Because it's big news. Because this
It is big news.
It's very important. I expected John, who originally posted it, to have read it.
I attempted to, and I got through like the first page, and I was like, yeah, fuck this shit.
Wait, John, I'm sorry. I have to stop you because Mizzou fan has just mentioned that the St. Louis Cardinals are the National League Central Division champions, and that we should root for them to win the World Series.
What?
To which I say, no.
So I'm gonna ask this in all out seriousness. What?
It's Major League Baseball. Today was the last game of the season for pretty much everybody. The Cardinals
Except for John.
were one of the last teams to clinch their division, which doesn't mean anything to me because my team, the Baltimore Orioles, who were the second best team in all of Major League Baseball this season, they were the first team to clinch their division. So let's go O's. We don't stop.
Them's fighting words apparently. So.
Well, it's fine. We aren't going to face St. Louis anyway because I somehow doubt they'll make it
Who
to the
is
World
eating?
Series.
Not me.
Is that Rob?
What?
Right, he's eating. It's him.
I opened a bag of popcorn. It's kettle corn. I couldn't resist.
Okay. Stop. It sounds like something Please
No,
join
that was just the bag opening.
Okay, I
Nothing more.
don't want to hear nothing.
Good. We're good. We're good. What?
Wow, the cat's just turned on the vacuum.
You're yelling at me.
Robert, don't eat popcorn on air. That's all I'm gonna say.
What?
I can hear you putting it in your mouth.
What are you talking about?
Going on.
Can you hear it right now?
No, I'm not gonna. I don't want to hear it.
See,
So I
you
don't
can't-
want to have to listen.
You can't hear the popcorn chew then.
The popcorn chew. Oh Lord.
Mizzou, I'm sorry. I doubt you will make it simply because the Nationals have been a really good team this year. But Rob, seriously, I have headphones. I can hear that.
Mute yourself if you have to eat on air. Seriously.
Apparently, he has a really good headset.
No, actually, I have little cheap $15 headphones from Best Buy.
No, apparently they're better than everything else.
Dude, I don't think that Detroit's going to have... I think Detroit's a good team. I don't think they're going to take the O's just because the Orioles have a much better record against them. I'm more concerned out of the teams coming from the West. So, me and Mizzou here are having a baseball conversation. It's much more entertaining than John being shitty-fitty.
Apparently.
Wow.
Dude, and Ray Likes Noodles can hear you eating your popcorn on his phone, dude.
Well, okay, so enough about Rob eating popcorn.
And enough about
What?
baseball.
Can't hear
Let's
anybody.
talk about
So
games.
apparently I'm reading more into this. Something that I missed. Apparently, so if the stage at any LCS event falls, regardless of a player's medical bills, Riot will never have to pay any more than 25,000. That's kind of
Wow, that's shitty.
So if the player has 100,000 medical bills, hey, we're only going to cover up to 25K. But I mean, seeing as how we've had quite a few LCS events happen, and with Worlds going on right now, and no.
Are there big injuries at these LOL events? I'm just
No,
curious.
well, I mean, should anything happen, like something happens with the stage and it breaks and it just completely collapses.
Okay.
Well, in a situation like that, they could sue the person or the union that puts
Yeah, I
up
was
the
gonna say
stage.
there's other people to sue, but
Yeah, like honestly, I can understand. Like part of that would just be that they're covering their own liability, but that wouldn't then stop the pro players from going after the unions. But either way, it's just the main thing with this is that this is really kind of the first time that we've had an esports contract. You know, I personally I would more be concerned at this point that we have a company that's really kind of settling. It's kind of that they own the entire league and, you know, they're the content provider. And I mean, I can't really say that, and especially after the baseball conversation and being, you know, because I mean, baseball fucking owns everything that has to do with everything. And they're nonprofits. They don't pay tax and all that stuff and blah, 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 blah. But I don't know. I wish that there was a neutral third party to handle all the contracting stuff, or some form of like a player-based union, kind of like how you have the MLBPA, the NHLPA, the NFLPA, those various unions that give a collective bargaining agreement for the players. That way they can be protected better than these individual-based contracts.
Well,
I see that it'll set a standard for all these other quote-unquote esports.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a start.
Everybody will be signing them next, though. I'm just saying they're setting a
It's
precedent.
certainly that, along with ESPN2 coverage, is certainly upping their legitimacy.
Absolutely, I think so.
Burn.
Yeah. No. But and going right along hand in hand with that, because you know esports apparently is going nowhere. That was sarcasm.
No, they're going everywhere. They just don't
But
need national
no.
television coverage to be legitimized.
Right. So here comes MLG with MLG TV, and I was looking when I was going through the article. where they're going to be broadcasting from is a big, huge new place. They're actually, they have MLG in New York City, they have one in Columbus, and they're building one, I think, in China for 2017. A big stadium, basically. Where I guess MLG TV will run from is, we'll have it's like a 14,000 square foot venue, and it's a pretty big deal. Bleachers, private boxes, soundproof stages, place for the broadcasters. So I think this is hand in hand with the contracts, and this is big time esports. So
I
don't
think building
I'm just
their
waiting
own
for all the people
dedicated
that's gonna
places is
complain
kind
about
of
that.
dumb.
what?
I think building their own dedicated spaces is kind of dumb.
Well, I don't think so, considering that they every year for their events here and there, like MLG Anaheim and stuff, they rent that place out. So why not just build your own space?
Because that
And
costs a
whole-
whole lot of money right off the bat, and you don't know that you'll be able to recoup it.
I think they have the money for it already.
Well, they might have the money
Absolutely.
for it already, but
If
at the
they're
same
putting
time,
up, if they're putting up, for tickets just went on sale for the next Call of Duty MLG. First place is $30,000, and I think they're giving away up to $75,000. They do this a few times a year. I mean, maybe it's not quite. I think though they have people that would look into that to make sure that they're going to recoup that kind of money. I don't think they'd be building someplace in China or or this place in Columbus that's, gonna fail. I don't think so. I think it's, like you said, with the contracts for LOL, I just think this is a new standard in gaming for the future.
yeah, I do think it's weird though that we're seeing multiple different leagues cropping up. Like we don't have an individual banner. Because, we have MLG, which handles, a lot of the, FPS stuff, but you have League and Dota, which are their own separate entities.
Right.
It's just, I'd like to see a little bit more consolidation. I think that at least for the short term, personally thinking, and I could be entirely wrong here, so I'm just, letting that out there, is I think that they stand a lot more to gain by actually coming together and working together as a unit, and then maybe later on down the road, as esports becomes more commonplace than it is right now, then they can split off and do their own thing. But right now, I think having that cross collateralization and being able to recoup if say Call of Duty doesn't pull very well, but League does, that Call of Duty kind of has that little backup of League and Dota, or
Right.
here's
Right.
Hearthstone and all that stuff.
I gotcha. But, this seems to be the trend over the last few years, so I would think this is the next obvious step. That segues into Tom.
Actually, John posted this one. I was going to try and avoid World of Warcraft news this week.
Why?
What?
John's
I mean,
ready
we've
to
only
blink.
talked about it for the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
We can
absolutely.
keep going.
That's okay, John. I tried to cut down on some news too, but go ahead, John. So, is your system ready?
Oh, is my PC ready? Oh, of course. My computer's ready, of course. My computer is going to be fine for at least the next 3 or 4 years, although it's being rebuilt in 2 years.
But I guess that's the big news for this new.
So, as everybody should know, with each upcoming WoW expansion, there has always been increased system requirements, and it has been officially announced on the system requirements for Warlords. And I'm looking over this, and processor, it's requiring an Intel Core 2 Dual, which, how long ago was that? I know this is before
long time ago.
I know this is far before when they switched over to i5s, i7s, and stuff like that. But Core 2, I think that was back when I was in I want to say high school, intermediate-ish. I forget the year exactly.
It was post Pentium 4. So that was early to mid 2000s.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah,
But I
yeah,
mean,
that's about it.
honestly though, that's what Blizzard does with all their games. They shoot for the lowest common denominator, and that's what they make their games for, because they want their games to hit, to hit as large an audience as possible. You know, I
Yeah,
mean, it's just, and
yeah.
that's just a smart move on their part. You know, by lowering the barrier of entry, they make it so anybody can play. And that's really, I mean, I remember when they stopped supporting the Apple G series of processors, the G4s and G5s. Like,
Yeah.
that was a huge hit. Because, I mean, when that happened, there were still some of those out there. And that was, I mean, it was ballsy on their part to be all like, hey, you know, Apple people that we have supported from day one, we're no longer supporting your Apple processors. You have to get a Pentium based or an Intel based system. Like, that was big.
But
So
I mean, I don't know. At this point in time, with where with the technology that we have nowadays, is this? I mean, is this really a shock to a lot of people? I mean, I don't know. I mean, is there anybody that's gonna be like, oh, the new expansion came out, but I can't play it because my PC sucks? I mean,
you would be surprised.
I would.
But yeah,
Is there anybody out there that, if anybody's listening, and if this is gonna happen to you, get in contact with me. I'd just like to know, because
No, John, we know that nobody out there listening to us right now that's going to be a problem for, because just to run Twitch requires a better PC than this.
That's true.
I mean, broadband internet connection, please. You need at least like Google Fiber to run Twitch at source without running into any problems.
well, I found for me that it varies on what stream I'm looking at.
Well, I suspect that Twitch gives preferential treatment to their larger streams.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, like when I'm watching, say, Man vs. Game, which is a personal favorite of mine, streaming him on Source, I have no hiccups. I go to another friend of mine who streams, who's also another monetized streamer, and stream him on Source, I run into a lot of problems. But then again, Man gets invited to take part in the Twitch booth at like every major convention.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That being said, that's how also I first learned about who you were. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, and D'Artagnan, they are releasing new character models. They are, I think,
Which
everything,
I honestly don't see why people are excited about new faces.
because they're like 1,000 times better looking. They actually animate.
Well, I don't know. How many do you run without having? Because isn't there an option to have your character models without having the helms showing or something like
Yeah,
that?
but either way, if you have the helmet on or not, it's not just faces. It's the entire model is being redone, including all of the animations.
I don't know. Seeing as how I've yet to get into the beta, screw you people.
Oh, cry me a river. Go look at anybody who's actually playing it. Or
No,
better
I'm
yet,
just salty to look at that.
better yet, look at the Blizzard Artcraft blog series that they've been running on their main website. Like there, it's showing you side by side comparisons, including even looks at the individual textures themselves. Like they have upped their game massively. Like just based on pure poly counts, the new models are over 4 times as complex as the previous ones.
Yeah, I can't deny that. I can't deny that. But with how zoomed out I play WoW in the first place, I can't tell.
Well, that's fine that you can't, but people like me who've been playing this game since you were in like diapers, you know.
Oh, I'm not that old. I'm not that young, sir.
Well, and neither is World of Warcraft, but you know, but either way, it's like, you know, we still want to look at this better. Like, I mean, I've been playing Trolls and Elves since like 2004.
Yeah,
you know, those animations from 2000, probably made in 2003, are janky as hell when you look at things like the Worgen, the Goblins, and the Pandaren. You know, it's time that the original races of Azeroth got some love. And it's not just, and you're looking at like, oh, well, what about my character? It's not just characters. All of these models are getting applied to all of the NPCs as well. So the entire world is getting a fucking facelift.
Literally.
You know, like, dude, new Thrall looks awesome. And he just got an update for Cataclysm. So,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm still
Remember,
anxiously
John,
waiting to get into the beta.
it's not just about you.
Oh no, it's always about me.
Surprising.
There are
always
several
about me.
million other people that play World of Warcraft. And this is something people have been asking for since Cataclysm and earlier. Because every time there's a new race, everyone's all like, oh man, they all look super awesome. Why can't my race look like that? Especially like, dude, humans and orcs, they were beat. Like, they needed work. And now they look great. I mean, hell, even gnomes and dwarves look good. I'm still not going to play one. You know? And like, dude, my troll, like I brought him over, transferred him straight from the live realms into the beta. Looks fucking spectacular.
You can do that?
Yeah. Have you never been in a Blizzard beta?
No, I have not.
Steph, what are you doing? Get some people. Talk to Blizzard. They should be able to hook him up with the beta and fight pretty easy.
This is why I'm pretty salty about not being in it. Assholes.
Well, I actually did. They're not listening to me. That division of Activision doesn't prefer me versus the other division of Activision, which prefers me.
Back when I was writing for another friend of mine's site fairly regularly,
I could probably actually try.
Yeah, I asked for a beta invite. I had one inside of 90 minutes.
Well, then you go ask him for one then.
Oh, why can't you do that for somebody that doesn't write for his site? You know? I mean, like, I don't think they'd be able to handle the avant-gardeness of John's Destiny review.
No, we're not going there with that. We're not even talking about that, please.
Seriously,
No.
though, dude, no, like 45-minute video review. I watched like the first 2 minutes of it, and like I'll probably watch all of it later this week. Good job.
Thank you.
So I don't know, man. Like honestly, like video reviews, it's the way of the future. Anyone who says
People
otherwise
love
is
it.
dumb.
Setting the trend, man. Setting the trend.
Setting the trend.
Because who wants to read anymore?
Right.
I mean, I
Think
like
about
to
all
read.
the illiterate people though that can know
Oh
what's
my
going
god.
on.
I've seen some reviews and the grammar. I just want to bash my face into the desk.
Yeah, well, Rob, you know, they stopped teaching you English. But either
It's
way,
true. But either
you know,
way,
we
Guess what's
should
returning?
probably move on. Yeah.
guess what's returning?
Oh, the
go.
8B Dasher! Yeah!
Let's power slide on through that turn and
Oh boy.
Uh,
John's excited.
that needs to be like the noise when somebody subs.
Yes! Yes, that's it. I like it.
As a fan of Mario Kart, I still play Mario Kart on my spare time, granted, on all of my casts. For the
You really?
past... Well, I do. I play it on the gamepad, man. I don't even have to turn on my TV. Oh, yeah.
It's badass.
But all of my casts lately have been Destiny since I've gotten sucked into the world. But yes, they are bringing the 8B Dasher, and it was the go-to cart that everybody went for, and it is making its triumphant return in Mario Kart 8. And which means that we just have to wait for the first DLC pack, which is set to launch in November, I believe.
Yes.
And which I am eagerly waiting for. Since
is anyone else surprised that Nintendo's actually making DLC?
Have they ever?
Yeah.
Now that you
this
think
is-
about it, have they ever made a DLC?
Not that I
it-
can recall.
Yeah, same here. I don't think
not
I mean,
a-
it doesn't mean that they haven't, but
but
they don't do it often.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's for very few games. So with everybody with the reception that Mario Kart 8 received, and with another article that we discussed like a long time ago about that horrible Mercedes-Benz
Oh god, that
DLC
was
they're
horrible.
making.
Maybe they realized after they did that they made a mistake, so they.
This might be their. We're sorry, guys. We know
we're
we did
sorry.
you wrong.
So here, you can have this back.
I know we know we did you wrong, so you can have the 8B Dasher back.
Nintendo.
And yes, Hyrule Warriors, they're making DLC for that as well, which I am looking forward to getting my hands on.
Ugh.
One of these days.
That
It's
game looks
Dynasty
dumb.
Warriors. It's
Yeah.
Dynasty Warriors with, like, Link and everybody else.
And-
but
and
it looks really
that's
cool.
fine.
So,
Dude, okay, I don't know why, but apparently D'Artagnan is having problems hearing us. But
should
he's
just
the
refresh
only
his-
one.
Yeah, he needs to refresh
Yeah.
his stream. Just refresh it, and it should pop up.
Twitch, please!
Usually
Yeah,
that's
'cause,
what
I mean-
everybody tells people who can't hear. They just tell them to refresh it.
Yeah, because we've been making fun of John pretty incessantly for the last 40 minutes.
Well,
Hey,
then
hey.
it's
Not only that, sir.
he can hear the
Not only
ads.
that,
He just
we're talking
can't
about
hear
stuff
us.
too. Besides me. I like to share the spotlight once in a while.
So John,
Once in a while.
John, tell us about Loot Cave 2.0.
Rejoice! For we have lost Loot Cave 1.0.
Yeah, you
But
know
the
what though? I
God-
don't go there to farm.
that
I don't
have-
do the loot caves. I
The
just
Loot Cave
no.
2.0.
I go to I believe it's on Venus. There's a
Oh,
whole
do you farm where the giant fight's going on?
yes.
Have you experienced just the massive war that happens?
Yes, I've been in the middle of it as they're coming out of the one side, and they're in the middle fighting, and then that's usually when I do my super, and I run through the middle of them.
Nice.
Hit
I
everything.
did a mission, and like I just got back there just as the event was starting, and I thought the game had sent a hit squad out to kill me. I was not expecting. All I know is, hey, these are guys that don't usually appear. These are stronger people than what I usually face. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Oh no, I'm dead.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You know, people are saying here, you know, that they don't regret getting it, and that's fine. You know, gaming and playing games is a choice, and not everybody likes the same type of game. I happen to be very happy playing this game, and games that make me very happy, I tend to talk about a lot. So
It's all personal preference.
it is, and you know, I don't bash anybody else for not playing it, but I don't like to be bashed. I'm not gonna lie. And because it's preference, everybody plays whatever games that they like. So, I kind of went through a little bit of that on Twitter recently, and somebody's like, "Well, I don't." And I says, "Well, that's okay. You don't
People
have to
can't
like
see
it."
that they have their own opinions.
I just got into it.
You know,
Everybody.
but I
thinks, like,
said, you know what? You don't have to like it. That's okay. That's your preference. I'm sure there are games that you do like that you'd probably like to talk about that I could really care less about. You know, so it's just preference, you know, and some people, you know, like Miz, they don't regret not or canceling their pre-order. That's great, you know. Obviously, you could save your money for something that you do like. Why buy a game you don't like or is not your style?
Exactly.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was just
Exactly.
Miz. I wasn't saying that you were hating. I was just saying that you know, everybody has their own preference, and because usually when you post something like that, Miz, there are people in channel that see that as an opportunity. Then
For
they
some,
start.
the thing that I don't
Yeah.
understand is that people are hating, like, other gamers are hating on people for enjoying games like Destiny,
Absolutely, and I don't understand that either.
and it's like, are people not entitled to their own opinion? I
It's
mean,
just something
Nope.
to bitch about and just complain about and bash. It's a never-ending process.
can't we all just get along? Apparently not.
Well, John, why use something like the internet to talk about something
Don't you
you
dare.
like
Just, well, I'm sorry.
when you could use it to, like, A, look at porn, or B, you know, put down somebody for liking something that you don't. I mean, you know.
Completely off topic. You just made me think about that Avenue Q song, "The Internet's for Porn."
Well, it's because it is. But But no,
This is why it
seriously
was
though,
made.
I completely agree with just about everything that's been said for the last couple moments. It's like, dude, like what you want to like, fuck the haters, and
Exactly.
just like, I mean, seriously, I mean, people hate on me all the time because I like the ending of Mass Effect 3. You know,
Wait, the original ending?
yeah.
Dude, I was perfectly fine. I streamed that. I cast it. I was happy with it. And people
Okay,
were
I'm
like,
just
"That's
gonna
it,
say this.
really?"
I'm gonna say this right now. This is a spoiler, so don't listen for about the next 2 minutes. From the moment that you link up with that beacon and Eden Prime in the original Mass Effect, I knew right then and there that this was an epic. And epics end in one of two ways: the main character dies, or they are put in a situation where they are removed entirely from the equation. Because epic heroes in literature they are meant to change the world, but they aren't meant to live in the changed world. Kind of like another good example of this in games is Halo 3. At the end of the game, Master Chief is, he's not dead, but he's removed from the equation until they went and fucked that with Halo 4.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, I did enjoy Halo 4. But it's just anybody who didn't expect what's his face, Commander Shepard, he or she, to die at the end of Mass Effect, just wasn't paying attention to the game that was going on around them. And it's just, they didn't owe us Commander Shepard that lived. They owed us an end that was in keeping with the themes that they set up from the beginning of the series, which was the theme of sentience or organics fighting against inorganic sentient beings, and then also at least the personal theme that you add to how you played your Commander Shepard, which was with my Commander Shepard defending all life. And that included even the Reapers, once you figured out that they weren't all necessarily, that they were, subjugated creatures that were forced into this cycle.
Yes,
And so
yes.
so when I picked my ending, I picked an ending that made sense for my Shepherd. And because like, I'm just going to stop there. I could go on and on forever about this, and we have other things to talk about.
Yeah, with little time.
Yeah. So we have 16 minutes. So here we are. This is
Other
Tom
things to
Devon
talk
here
about?
at WORK on the afternoon drive. So let's hop on into cruise control and start talking about Destiny, patch 1.0.2.
Yes. And so the main thing that everybody was not happy about was the Cryptarch. Because you got purple engram, you got legendary
Yeah,
engrams,
and then
but
they
guess
weren't,
what? It's a blue item.
It was like a tease.
Yay! So with the upcoming patch that they're doing, engrams of that rarity value will have that or higher items in it.
Yes.
Which, that alone is awesome, because you no longer have to worry about, oh crap, is it going to be a blue item again? No! No more! Well, after
Yeah, but
next...
you know what? Now you'll get legendaries that aren't even in your class. You won't be able to use them.
Oh, hold on a sec, guys. I got to do this real quick. This one's going out to my friend D'Artagnan 74. Drive time weather right now is 77 degrees and cloudy here in Tampa, Florida. Looking at a temperature of about 71 and clear in New York and 66 up in Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. Drive safe,
Nice.
everyone, and put on your sunscreen because you can still get a sunburn from the moon.
Oh my god!
Nice.
That should be that's your tag right there. You can still get us some from the moon.
You need your own news channel.
You do.
Just remember, everybody, that sunburn came from the moon.
Oh.
I know. We just shouldn't feed him too long.
It's fine. I'll just start coming up with new material. Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Oops. Oh well, we're gonna have to skip to this next one because
Oh, no, we should just be quiet for 30 minutes because Twitch is going to hear that last little bit from me and be like, oh, copyright.
Yep, they're gonna mute it now. Thanks a lot.
Broke it.
You broke our
Broke it.
stream. It's a good thing I'm actually recording it tonight.
Nice.
So yeah, we're actually skipping over. We're out of order right now, guys.
Yeah, I had to pull it up.
All right,
I had to make sure.
because of
So,
And
Yeah,
I
big
like
flash
the
of
little
black there.
logo that I got for everything. It shows you all of the logos for Windows from the very
Oh my god.
beginning.
You know what? I bet that it is Windows 9.
You think? Tom, you are brilliant.
Mind blown.
Although, really, when you look at it, so it's 1.0, 3.1, 95 XP. Of course, you missed 98 and 2000 in there, but hey, whatever.
I didn't do
Vista
this one.
7 and yeah. But okay, sorry, my bad. I'll blame the other dude.
Blame the other dude.
But hey, maybe we'll see a jump of 2, so maybe it'll be Windows 10. But
Plot
no,
twist.
then they'll have to worry about like Apple.
Or maybe
they'll
Windows
name it
4.0.
after. Or maybe they'll name it like something silly, like how like Apple is all like, oh, now this is OS 10 Snow Leopard Mavericks, International Space Station.
International Space Station.
This is I'm just imagining like the new CEO coming out and be like, hello everybody, you all thought it was gonna be Windows 9, but it's not. It's gonna be Windows Saturn. That's it, guys. We have resurrected the trademark of the old GM brand of cars.
Oh God.
That's before my time.
Well, that was great news, and we'll all look forward to now seeing. But now, though, people that weren't interested in what was going to be happening, it's the Minecraft. Who says that? Breaking news is the Minecraft logo for the new Windows.
You heard
That's
it here
why they bought
first,
it.
That would
folks.
be-
That's why they bought it
JW85.
out.
That's right.
Threshold. So I'm thinking like Windows Warp Drive or Windows Black Hole.
Windows Black Hole. God, that sounds like a virus, Tom.
You guys, you upgrading the black hole?
Ew. Yep,
It
great.
just sucks in your will to live.
Upgrading the black hole.
That would just make me
Nah.
Deep space.
not do it. I don't know.
You
I'm
know,
happy.
honestly,
Now
to be-
we're already scared. We don't even want to upgrade now.
I'm
I
happy.
think I might be weird here, but I actually kind of liked Windows 8.
Me too.
I did too.
I actually really like it.
I like
Okay,
it. And I just
D'Artagnan.
don't wanna buy
I
the
told
copy
anybody, if you have
Windows.
an Xbox, you're gonna like Windows 8.
Oh, D'Artagnan. That's terrible.
Wow.
And of course, Cantor makes it even worse.
Wow. Wow. The chat has gone in the hole.
Oh, and just
Shut it
remember,
up.
guys, nothing quite fills your hole like Windows Office.
Uh,
Oh boy. Oh, it can fit 64 gigs of RAM. Wow, Cantor.
not touching that one.
Hole point 1 handles 128.
Wow. The good thing this show has a warning on it.
Ooh.
So, is anybody else getting visions of that time that we talked about, like the vibrator? Like a month and a half ago or whatever that
Oh
was?
my God, Tom!
The
why do you
ring?
gotta bring
The
this
vibrating
shit?
ring?
I missed out on some good shows, huh?
No, yeah, you did. We, yeah. I wonder what, if they had, what's the update on that? We'll have to search for next week's show.
Yeah, we'll provide a follow-up report.
Yeah, we'll do a follow-up. And Tom's gonna do it in his special radio voice. He's gonna do the follow-up
Yes.
report on the vibrating thing.
WORK coming in with a little bit of news for your special someone at home.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that's it. I like it, Tom. We're gonna do it. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna do a follow-up, and it'll be your story.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. We can totally do that. And you know what else can be done? Amazon can finally buy Twitch.
Oh
It's
my
official.
God! Wow, Tom, that was good.
I'm
Completely out of
pretty-
left field.
But-
all right,
but-
I'm on it.
And I didn't see the link go up though, because somebody wasn't with us.
Well,
No,
I don't
it's
have
just
the video playing.
Why?
I have that. I have that on pause.
Why do you have a video playing? Why aren't you watching the stream?
No, yeah, I have the stream video on pause.
I'm watching 2 streams.
Ooh.
And he's still on target, John. So stop being a bad Hawaiian. Okay.
I go with
Stop being a bad
the clue, the audio clues.
We're actually making him his own special Rebel Gaming shirt to say the bad Hawaiian.
He's not even Hawaiian.
He's probably not. He's probably
Shitty
faking
fitty.
it. Shitty. So, is it official, John?
Yes.
Has the contracts been signed?
Yes, contracts have. It has been completed. Amazon has now grown in power, and they are slowly taking over the world.
I'm actually kind of pumped to see what they're gonna do with it.
I don't know. I've seen people guessing both ways. I mean, I've seen people like saying that Amazon is gonna mess it up,
You always
but
see
other
that.
people are trying to be positive. But we're gonna see. We're
Now,
going to see.
here's what I would do. And again, I'm probably the worst businessman in the world.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind as you tell us what you would do.
I would just let Twitch do their own thing and collect revenue.
Well, I think I read up that Amazon's leaving Twitch how it is. They're leaving the staff. They're leaving everything how it is. So I'm guessing maybe that would be the smart thing to do.
Rob,
With how
I'm proud
good
of
Twitch
you
is doing on their
that
own
you
already.
read up on this.
Oh, I've actually followed them. Come on, Twitch is Twitch. Everyone follows up on Twitch.
Okay.
So
Well, hey, if Amazon screws this up, we'll see you guys on Hitbox.
No, we have another place to go, actually. But we're going to talk about that on next week's show.
We are
ooh, fancy.
cool. All right.
Ooh, are we going to simulcast it in different places? Am I going to have to watch more than one stream so I can, talk to D'Artagnan about like silly things and Cantor about like 64 gigs of RAM and
Yes.
Mizzou fan and make him cry because I'm not supporting his St. Louis Cardinals? Sorry, man. I'm an Orioles guy.
Oh, boy.
Oh man.
Well, yes, we might have to do that. We're just looking at some options in streaming from one of our silent people on Rebel works at another streaming place. So we're checking it out. We're looking at the pluses.
That if
But
they need to
not
hire
the
any QA
minuses.
people, I'm available.
We're looking at the pluses.
I've been talking to Nick here and there, so
Shh, you're not supposed to say his name.
I said his name was Carl.
everyone knows who it is.
Carl.
Sam.
Sam. His name is Carl Sam. That's his
Wow.
name.
His name is Carl Sam Fisher. It's weird.
Sam Fisher.
It's a conspiracy. I'm telling
Wow.
you. Tom's been on it the entire time.
I mean, like, let's be honest here. There isn't a conspiracy that I'm not in on.
This is true. What does
Yeah,
Cantor
actually,
say?
yeah, very true.
No, Cantor. No, he cannot.
Oh no!
Maybe-
Wow, this is wow, Cantor.
Wow.
Wow.
See, don't I have such nice friends?
You do, you really do. So it's that time of the evening. We'll go around the table here and we ask everybody what's going on. So we're gonna start with Tom. So Tom, what's going on in
shit.
Thom Clancy world?
Oh shit! In the spotlight.
Yeah. What's going on in Thom Clancy world? Started a new design project just over a week ago now. I try and stream it 2 or 3 days a week as I'm working on it. And as we were preparing for the show, instead of reading links, I was actually fixing an issue I was having with a little cutscene. So
Very nice.
I fixed it,
Why don't
despite
you pop
the
your
fact
stream channel up in the Twitch channel, and so people can go and follow? Maybe they can watch some of that.
I'm
and then-
actually really easy to find. Because pretty much like everything, I just use my real name. So you can find me often imitated, never replicated. I am that Thom Clancy.
There you go.
So nicely put. Wow,
I
I'm
know.
impressed.
Yeah, right?
So,
I may think about these things like when I'm bored in the afternoon doing nothing.
okay.
I do that a lot.
Rob does it all the time. What do you mean a lot? It's all the time. It's ongoing.
Oh, and I did get a job. I got a job. And I
You
Ooh,
did get that job?
Nice.
did get that job.
Good
So
job.
pending,
Tom.
Applause, like thing
Way to
going
go,
right
dude.
now.
yeah,
Sorry,
so
make sure
pending
Copenhagen.
approval on my background check, which I don't think I've committed any crimes. and
Oh,
pass
boy.
the drug screen. And I know I
that he
haven't
can
done any
remember.
drugs. So, pending all of that approval, I will probably be starting in mid-October.
Good job.
Awesome.
So I'll still be able to do Sunday night shows. Just I will have worked a 12-hour shift in a hospital, so I will likely be slightly drained.
All right, well, that's okay. We'll just prop you up.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So, John, start practicing your segues now.
I will get better at them.
Since they appear out of nowhere without any.
No, well, you just
Without
that's why
having
you're
any
supposed to be
segue,
paying
just-
attention to the screen. And then you would know. So, John, what's going on in John World?
Lately it's just been a lot of Destiny. I did last night sign up for a Smash Brothers 3DS tournament. So
That's right, you
I saw
did.
that.
come next Friday, Destiny
You
is
don't
going to be
record
taking the
that.
backseat.
I want it recorded.
Well, it's a local tournament, so
He needs
So,
to wear
bring a
some
cam?
rebel
Yo,
gear.
just get a cam and strap it to your head again.
Really, you seem to
oh
be
no,
good at that.
my 3DS is capture enabled. So
Did you,
Perfect.
Tom, to do
Oh.
one of his reviews, he actually strapped his camera to his head.
no webcam on the head needed here.
It was amazing.
It really was amazing. John will go for it all for Rebel Live or for Rebel Gaming. Strapping things to his heads. As long as they're not vibrating, we're okay.
That's behind the scenes.
Yes.
Rebel After Dark.
Oh God, please don't even
There
go
you
there.
go. That can be something.
So Rob, tell us what's going on in Rob's world.
Rob's World. Well, I started playing Destiny.
Finally.
Finally, yes.
It's quite addicted.
It-
As you can see, I was playing it as
class are you?
I'm
The alien?
yeah, no, Warlock.
Warlock? Alright.
Yeah.
Do you wear a trench coat, a cape, or neither?
Right now it's a trench.
Then you, sir, are certainly a warlock.
Yes.
Look at that. Clancy knows his
So-
warlocks.
Damn right.
Well,
That's
I
just,
mean,
that,
as
that
long
was
as he
my,
knows
that was my
warlocks.
first class. My lock is my first class.
I mean, it's just good game design. You want to give all your different classes a recognizable silhouette. So that way
Absolutely.
people can spot what they are in PvP.
The cloaks are the hunters, right?
Yeah, they have like that kind of like cape with a hood thing.
Yeah. So, but I've been enjoying it.
Good.
Sucked me in because I don't know. I'm a big Borderlands fan, so it kind of reminds me a little bit like
Doesn't
that
it? With the drops?
some.
How
Yeah.
with
Well, I
the-
mean, they're a little stingy on the drops. Every time I
Yeah.
hit see a case, I'm like, oh my god! Oh, it's just some shoes that I can't even use. Okay. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you know what? You
Borderlands,
can basically you can sell things. Well, that's not they don't call it selling, but you sell things to get other things so that you can upgrade stuff. So
I've been just dismantling everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
that's what
I'm
we
just
do.
waiting for his rage from when he tries to get into raids.
you will.
Oh, it's gonna be real.
Wait till you go into multiplayer.
I've already made. I have people. I have like 6 friend invites right now on 360.
Really?
I've made so many friends, and I just denied them all.
Get
Wow.
a set group that you're gonna level up with, that you're gonna go into a raid with, because there's websites out there, like LFG websites out there for raids, and it's good, but just having people that you know and that you can talk to and that you can trust, that's not gonna screw you over, is so valuable.
So valuable.
And I can
So
trust my
valuable.
closest friends, and they always screw me.
I've been running with pug groups, and everybody's like, "Oh, I'm the so and so level. I'll be fine." No, you're bad.
Because when you're lower level than what you're going into, you lose a percentage of damage.
20.
Yeah.
It's about 20% for each level that you're down.
Right, and that's big if you don't have like one person not being the right level is one thing, but when you have a half and half, that's a big deal. So
Yeah, as I recently found out when I tried to jump into the hard mode raid, and not to mention that there's no reviving in hard mode raids.
right.
Something that we learned the hard way. Yeah, that was
Oh,
kind of
yeah, I'll definitely be raging on those. Because I'm one of those people that I just like to rush in and just think I'm just God coming to this thing. You just gotta rain down hell. And I'm just like, nope, I'm not. I'm gonna go run away and hide in the corner right now.
Even with having the walkthroughs for the raids, if one person messes up, we've been stuck on bosses before where we've worked on it for over 2 hours.
Yeah, same here.
And just dying, just wiping because somebody does not kill a certain guy. Somebody dies and we can't revive them.
Definitely teamwork. Definitely teamwork. But
the amount of teamwork that it requires and the amount of voice chat that I miss out because I can't capture PS4 voice chat because apparently it's going to cost me about $200 to make it happen is just
What?
Yeah, no, for everything that I need so that I can capture voice chat from PS4. Yeah. It's horrible.
So, Steph, what's going on in Steph World? Well, in Steph World,
That was smooth.
it was. Well, nobody's gonna ask me, so I have to ask myself.
Hey, Steph,
So-
how's everything going for you?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. It's going pretty well because if anybody watched any sporting event in Europe or in the UK and Thursday Night Football, and they saw the Destiny ad, then they saw Rebel Gaming and giving a score, John's score of Destiny of 100. And we're not going to get into a debate about that because that's not what this is about. This is about
You know what?
Rebel
Because it was
Gaming.
my opinion and I like the game.
That's
Enough
right.
said.
And that's absolutely fine, and I support you in that. What I'm excited for is I'm excited for Rebel Gaming because it's gotten us a lot of attention that I think all of my staff deserves because coming up on our 4-year anniversary, there's
Really?
there's a lot of hard work that goes into Rebel Gaming.
Holy crap.
And you guys that like and I'm talking like people that have been here since the beginning. You know, when there's
I mean, I just started, but
this is true. No, when it's a small group and something like that happens for us, that's a big deal. So so I was very happy because I was actually I was playing Destiny, and I kept hearing my Facebook go off because I just switched my TV over the input and I left my Facebook up and it kept going bling, bling.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
muted
and
that shit.
No,
Fuck
I'm
that.
like,
Oh.
what the
Wait,
fuck?
how did
No,
you go
My
there?
friends chat too
wait,
much.
shut up, Rob. So I switch over, and it's Rob. He's going, Mom, 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 Mom,
Mommy,
Mommy, Mom.
Mommy,
Oh my
Mommy.
gosh! And I'm like, what? What is? No, you know what? No, wait. Before I even got to that, though, Tyler, my other son, who works for Rebel Gaming as well, comes out of the room. He goes, I think you need to call Rob right now. Something's the matter. And I'm like, oh my god!
I made it seem to be like I was dying.
Because
like
you don't understand. You don't
like,
understand.
like drastically happened to me, and I was just on my deathbed. Like they needed to contact
Yeah.
me immediately.
So I like messaged him. I'm like, what's the matter? What's going on? He's like, Rebel Gaming was just on Thursday Night Football. I was like, he goes, the Destiny commercial. And then it hit me because the PR for Activision never really went into detail. They asked us permission to use our name and score in a marketing advertisement, but I didn't know what it was. So I'm very happy and I'm very proud of John for his review. And
Good boy, John.
absolutely. So
Yeah, it wasn't something that I was expecting. I was just watching football. You know, that's all I was doing.
so very
And then boom.
very happy and very proud, and so that's what's going on. Oh, well, I will mention one more thing. Probably in about an hour up on the Rebel Gaming site, a post will be going up. Rebel Gaming is going to dabble in the esports world, and we're putting
Gasp.
together. We're going to be putting together a pro team. We hope will be a pro team. We do have 2 people for coaching.
Is Ray actually gonna?
Well, we're still talking about that. We're in.
Still up in there.
Yeah, but we're gonna suck him in. Don't worry, because I know Ray. He can't just watch. He's gonna have to participate. And these the 2 people coaching have extensive backgrounds in Call of Duty esports and have competed together as doubles and so we will be putting up a post on the site, and there will be tryouts, and they will be in charge of them, and we're very serious about this. And you know, there'll be some qualifications. You have to be over 18. You have to be able to travel. You have to be on the X1 for this, and
Oh, I'm out.
you have to have dedicated time to practicing. And if you try out and you don't make it, they're not going to beat around the bush. They're going to be very blunt about it because, like I told them, this is business. So it's not having your friends show up and go, oh, come on, dude, just have me on the team. So that's not going to happen. So that's also in Steph's world, and that'll be going up on the site probably in about less than an hour because I have to jump back on Destiny and play it.
So yeah, me and you are gonna have to talk about, you know, getting people out to Evo as well, because if we're gonna start doing that, we can expand it to everything.
Right, I think we need to. No, I absolutely agree, but I think we need to start and see how this coordinates first before we branch out into other esports genres.
You can't just immediately branch out into that type of stuff.
We need to make
you
sure
gotta
that
hit one thing and then.
Right.
Oh, Evo's gonna be my own outgoing thing. I'm getting it up for Smash Brothers. I don't care about anything else. Cause with how I cast, I mean, I would love to get into the COD team, but with everything that I cast, I don't know if I can dedicate the time. I'd love to if I can even get in there, but
it's
just the time. That's my issue.
Well,
I have too many games to play. I gotta sell some stuff.
You gotta sell stuff.
What if I'm good enough that I don't need to practice?
Wow, that dead air.
That was the sound right there of not a damn person believing me.
Wow, that was
just the faces you just went.
Yeah,
blank.
that was like we all went. Like we actually probably all stopped breathing at the same time. So in starting to wrap up, if you are listening to the stream and you like what you hear, then please hit that follow button. Jon as well streams just about every night in Hawaiian time, of course. But we do have other streamers. We have Charlie that streams, and I stream sometimes in the mornings. We have Havoc that streams a lot of Call of Duties. And Destiny now, and Ray that streams as well. So, so hit that follow button and check out some of our streamers.
Stop it like it owes you money.
Yes, and you know, and then if you actually like what we do a lot, you could actually sub, and that goes to, because we just found out from the admin I did the other day that we are going to have to upgrade our server. it's time, and it's kind of like it's like in that movie where they say, listen, the asteroid's going to hit Earth and we need to blow it up so Earth doesn't self-destruct. Well, we're kind of in that situation with the server we're on, so
it's a decent analogy.
We need to upgrade quick. So money will go to help pay for the server, and then merchandise, and also for our subs.
Can we please do hoodies?
I said
merchandising.
Yes.
I said yes. Gosh. So
a little like.
Yes, and plus, you know, the more subs we get, the more cool things we can
do. And once we hit the first goal, I think it's 25. I'll play a game that I don't want to.
Yeah, Jon doesn't like scary games because he screams like a girl.
And they're gonna make me play The Evil Within.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh. And it is quite worth it.
Request all the scary games.
Videos on that. I am not looking forward to that game.
So.
Jon, just start doing requests for scary games.
Well, I was gonna start. I was gonna start doing like sub game days where people request, like where subs request on what games are played, but we have to generate a bigger following for that first.
Yes, we do. But yes, and as well, if you don't already follow us on our social media sites. Facebook, we're Rebel Gaming _Rebel Media on Twitter, and Reb Gaming on YouTube. Go check out the YouTube. That's Rob's.
Just had Nightbot post up the links. There you go.
That's Rob's project, and he does some great Minecraft stuff. You can go check out and give them a like as well, and share them. And
I give free hugs.
And if you go to the site and you like his videos, he will hug you.
And if you subscribe.
Yeah. So
to the
do that.
YouTube. I give bananas.
I'm not even asking. I don't want to know.
Free hugs and bananas. If you don't
I
like
don't want your
bananas,
Jersey bananas. Just saying.
I don't want to know, Rob.
or if anybody actually plays Minecraft on PC, let me know.
I do. Not a lot though. I
Yeah,
have it. I should
if
say
you
that.
play Minecraft on PC, let Rob know. He'll give you a banana.
Yes, a banana.
Banana.
No, but for if you guys play Minecraft on PC, let me know. Hit me up and come play one night when we're all on.
Absolutely.
Or let me know, and then I may try to swing by.
Swing by.
Alright.
Like he's gonna
It's
bring
good times.
some beer, put your feet up on the table, watch a movie.
Let me know.
Yeah, he's gonna swing by.
Just swing by, come in. Hey, how you doing?
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us. We went a little over time, but that's okay because Tom was lengthy and a lot of things he talked about today. So.
Oh no, you don't know lengthy.
Shit, I keep going.
That even
Had-
sounds. Wait a
Had
minute.
I not cut myself off,
I know,
would have.
I know.
I've seriously gone on a podcast to talk about something that wasn't Mass Effect, and we talked about Mass Effect for 80 minutes. 80. I could go for more.
Wow.
I could go for more.
Always go for more.
Always. And we will have more for you next week.
And on that note, this has been Tom the Bomb on WORK. I hope you all have made it home safe tonight, and we'll see you next week on the evening shift.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Take
night.
it easy, guys.